Hello friends, welcome to Java session. I'm Pavitra. Today I'm going to explain you in this video. We are going to explain about how do you use the enhanced for loop with two-dimensional static array. Okay. So in the last videos we have explained the how to use the enhanced for loop with single dimensional array. Now it is a two-dimensional array. Okay, so how do you use the normal for loop? Like here I have already shown you guys. Okay, we have to use the nested for loop to read the value and to print the values and to do any business logic. Suppose I want to do the addition of two arrays or multiplication of the two arrays. Okay, so always we will use the nested for loop. But now I will in this video will focus on how do you use the enhanced for loop for this array. Okay, for printing the values. Now here this one I will remove it. You understood the normal for loop, how to use it. So now we know the syntax of enhanced for loop. So first we have to use the for, and then we have to use the means we have to use the data type, which is same as the data type of an array. So right, so here the array is in underscore marks. The what is the data type of this in underscore marks? That is float. So we have to use the variable is of type float type. So how do you read here the first for loop? Okay, will means here actually we have the values is collection of rows are there. So this is one row, this is one row, this is one row. So first what I will do, I will read this complete row by using one for loop, and then I will use another for loop to print these one single dimensional array values. Okay, so in enhanced for loop also we have to use two for loops. Okay, so here also it will be like nested for loop inside for loop. So how do you do that? So first, if I want to store this single dimensional array, I need one single dimensional array data type, right? Variable. So I will declare that float array, and I will just say as marks. And from which array I'm going to read this single dimensional array? From this in underscore marks, that is internal marks. So this internal marks is going to have the complete two-dimensional values, and from this two-dimensional array, this marks variable, okay, will read one single dimensional array. It will read. Now this marks will be having 23, 24, 25 for the first time. Now from this 23, 24, 25, I want to print one value 23. So for that, I will go for one more for loop. This is also enhanced for loop. Again, this way I'm going to read from this variable now. So I'm going to declare the data type is float because this variable data type is float. Float yum. I'm going to give the local variable here yum. So it is going to read the value from this variable, that is marks. Now give the open brace, close brace. If you want, you can skip those braces because we have only one lines. So I'm giving here yum. So this yum will print first what? Here, as I told you, the marks is reading value from in underscore marks, and this yum is reading value from this marks. So the first, this will be having, as I told you, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so first the marks means the marks variable contains these values for the first time. Now from these values, this m, now m contains what? 23. So first 23 it will take and it will print the 23. Then this m will take 24 and prints the 24, and next m will take 25 and prints the 25. After that, m goes checks the next value. There is no next value, right? So condition fails. I'm talking about this. Okay, the condition fails. And since this condition fails, it goes to the outer for loop. And here marks, initially it has read the first row. And now it is going to read the second row. So now the value in the marks will be this value, 22, 20, and 21. Second row it is going to read. And now this m means the next for loop, this m variable copies the first value, that is 22. So here there will be 22 and it will print that 22, okay, here now. And I'm using here println. If you want in a matrix format, then I already told you don't use the println, use only print, so that it will give the value in the single line and then give the space. After printing one line, give the space. And then after printing all this, after completing this first for loop, before you are going to the second for loop, you have to provide the new line so that your next row will comes in the new line. Okay, so now we have completed the one for loop and we went for the second row, and now we are printing the 22, so it will print it in the new line, right? So here 22, and next m will read what? It will read the 20, so it will print a 20. Then m will read 21, it prints 21. After that there is no value, so this for loop condition fails, means it reaches the end of the array. All right, so there is no more values. Then it will go for printing the new line, and then it will go to the in marks again for outer for loop. Here now the marks will read the next row, because here row is not completed. Okay, still you have a values. So it will read the next value. And now the this m will read this 25 value, the first one, and it will print that particular 25 here. So 25, and next m will read 22, and next m will read 19. Okay, then again there is no further value, so this for loop terminates and gives the new line, and then it goes to the outer for loop. In outer for loop also all rows are completed, so first last row is completed, there is no further rows, and even this for loop also terminates. Okay, so it comes out of this for loop, and after that there is nothing. Okay, so this program executes like this. Now let us see the output of this. Run it, save all, and okay, proceed. Now we can see the same output we are getting even by using the enhance for loop. How to write the enhance for loop? I hope you understood. Let us take one more example. Suppose if I want to take a static array of an city names. Okay, now I want to give the two-dimensional array for string. How do you give the two-dimensional array for the string? Okay, so here instead of float, I'm going to take this as string, and name I'm going to give it as just cities. And here the first row, okay, in the first row I'm going to give in the second row. Okay, I'm giving in the third row. I'm going to give it as Mysore, Mandya, like this. Okay. Now, for me, this is one row, and that means this is single dimensional array. This is second single dimensional array, and this is third single dimensional array. And now we want to print. Okay, the city names are. Okay. Now, this, if you want to print these values, your enhanced for loop data type should be the data type of this array, right? What is the data type of the array now? String. So we should change this to string. Now this string array will hold the first row, means it will copy this first row. Okay, so I will say here is the name of this variable is okay, city I will give, and this variable name means the array name is cities, right? So I will copy that here. And now again from this single row, I want to read only first value. So what I will do for that, again I'm going to take a string, and this I will change it to C. And now this C is going to read the value from this city. So you have to give here city. And now print the C here. Just in place of M, I'll give the C. Okay, so that is the changes we had to do. Now these numbers we are not using. This was previous, right? So I will remove it. So now the tracing of this program is very easy. As you know, first the city will read what value? It will read these two values, that is Bangalore and Mangalore. Okay, and now this city C will read only Bangalore. Okay, first time, and it will print that value here. And next it goes to the Mangalore, means it will read Mangalore here. Okay, and then it will print the Mangalore. And this is one value. After Mangalore, there is no further value. So this inner for loop fails and it gives the new line. Okay, so control will come to the next line, that is here. And now this city will read the next value, that is Hubli and Dharwad, right? So you can copy and you can put it here. And now the first time it will read Hubli, and then it will read the Dharwad. Okay, and again once the values is done, it will go to the next Mysore and Mandya, and it will the C will read the Mysore and prints it, and then C reads the Mandya and prints it. After that, no values, it goes outside. And here also there is no values after Mysore and Mandya, so this also terminates. Okay, so you will get the output, okay, like this. Let us say I'm going to run this. See, city names are Bangalore, Mangalore, and Hubli, Dharwad, Mysore, Mandya. Okay, so like this, it is going to print the value. So the same way, whatever the type of data type you want to take it. Okay, so we can take that data type here. Like you can take a double, you can take a short, you can take a byte, you can take a boolean, and you can take long, and even you can take a user defined data type. So, and whatever the data type you take it here, the same data type you are going to take it here. Okay, and you will read the value by using the enhanced for loop. Okay, so I hope all of you understood how to use the enhanced for loop. Okay, with static two-dimensional array. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, so in the next video I will discuss about dynamic, means two-dimensional array, dynamic array we will discuss. Okay, thank you.